Elegant.
Just the way you like. Between my regional on Saturday, the rules going into effect for April 1st, Sunday just kind of being a relaxed day, we actually need to sit down and give some formal thoughts on this master rule change. Because, yeah, I was one of the ones that was first initially like, oh yeah, this is sweet. And then, you know, here we are, bazinga. The market is already destroying itself. We're literally about probably 2 ban lists away from this. I would expect the January list will probably might not touch so much on the mechanic change because we literally have needle fiber rolling around, and attorney code will be like late April, early May. So I'm expecting a ban list right before that where they'll clean up needle fiber to 1. You know, they'll give us 3 weeks in April, kind of play the thing, and we'll kind of just go from there. So more of my thoughts on this. So I do hope you guys enjoy like community thoughts here at the end of this video as well. A few people are very nice enough to give me some of their input, so I hope that you guys will check that out near the end of the video here. So the giant master rule revision. So many people are calling it new Master Rule 5. It was a revision. It's literally 4.5. We made an amendment to the previous rule, allowing for those fusions, those synchros, and those Xyz monsters to get the chance to party. Yeah, honestly, I think this is the way it should have been. Sorry, Pendulum players, you guys got the shaft on this. But you guys, you know all of this. You guys have watched every single video about this. So really, what makes this any different? So one, I'm proud, happy that they made it this way. As a gadget player, I can go back to playing the deck the way I want it to. I don't have to rely on bad platinum gadget anymore. So that's a nice little... So you guys have to understand that the way that links work at this point now, things like Appaloosa, things like Boral Sword Dragon are still going to see play. You're completely ignorant if you think that Boral Sword is going to drop off the face of the planet just into this. Somebody actually told me at the regionals, like, yeah, I don't think people are going to play Boral Sword more. I'm like, why would I take away my random OTK generator? This card that, bada bing, bada boom, I just OTK'd you with. And do players not realize that Boral Sword Dragon is that good? I know I've made rant videos talking about this before, about how the card is troublesome for the game, but you really think we're going to stop playing the OTK machine because the master rule is shifted? No. Alright. Now, some things I do want to say here. Things like Ultimaya Tzolk'in, BA getting a lot better. Yeah, absolutely. Quite honestly, it's a very good thing. Number F-Zero getting a life brought back into him. Oh, great. Sweet. Utopic Kaiser finally going to get a chance to see play. So the old deck that would used to love Utopic Kaiser was Spiral. And it's really ironic because now that we have 6 monster zones, you know, so you guys are like, yeah, Master Rule 3, we revised, we went back, but you forgot. We got 6 monster zones now. I don't know if you guys pay attention to the way the game works, but 5 was broken. Now you have 6. Quasar combo is going to be very happy. But back on the topic of Utopic Kaiser here. So Utopic Kaiser, if we get unrestrictions on Spiral, where they bring Quick Fix and drones back, you bet your booty hole that somebody is going to look to abuse the ever-living crap out of that, and you're going to see some very interesting spice out there. Now, to be completely honest with you guys, I'm kind of worried about Instant Fusion at the moment. I can't be the only one. Actually, I know I'm not the only one because I've had a conversation with a couple people about this. Instant Fusion right now is looking particularly scary as a card design. Being able to Instant Fusion out a Shaddoll window for free. Being able to Instant Fusion out a Stepping Stone for you to abuse. Especially in a scenario where there are so many doors opened up by this Bahamut Shark with Toad because of rare fish. Players need to kind of look and be a little bit weary of Instant Fusion at this point, because depending on how the format shapes up, Instant Fusion could be a prime candidate to have something just hit on it. The card, we've been using it as a utility engine for so long, but now that we're able to literally open up Pandora's box with this card and literally use this in combo means even further beyond, because we no longer have to have the zone to, do things. I think, honestly, Instant Fusion might get limited or even banned at some point. This is just, I'm not the only one having this thought. It's just something I wanted to bring up, whether or not you guys want to just be like, Robbie, you're dumb. I don't know, I don't really care. It's just the general concern of a few people that are starting to kind of look at some of these cards and go, we need to probably take preemptive action on some of these. And you guys know that when I look at this game, I do look at a lot of the dangerous aspects that I feel are going to be impactful. Needle Fiber is one of those cards. You guys do realize that the way that this mechanic is going to work for the TCG, we're going to have a format where we're going to have the mechanic and they didn't even get... they'll have Eternity Code in the OCG. We will not have Eternity Code in the format. So we're going to be looking at Ignition Assault and Triple Needle Fiber. The OCG does not get that. Alright, I'm pretty sure that the OCG is like, two very different formats. That doesn't mean you still can't look to the OCG and pull ideas. Stop that mentality. Yes, you still can. They are still very comparable. Some of the best successful players that we've had in this game have pulled and adapted ideas straight from the OCG. So before you're like, that's not how it works, results have constantly proven that theory to hold true. But on the topic of that different format, though, you have a 3-week window, maybe 4, I'm expecting here. So we get the rules April 1st, Needle Fiber drops sometime March, I think it's like the 20th or something. So you'll have 1.5, 2 weeks where you're like, okay, cool, Needle Fiber's here, new mechanics, excellent, all right? And then you're like, well, Needle Fiber at 3 with this, and then we have Eternity Code, which should be around April, May. And I'm expecting that the way that the TCG always does things, we will drop a ban list straight before the release of Eternity Code, where we will clean up Needle Fiber. You guys were like, hey, you got a straight month of it. Like, the card is so abusive, time to take care of it. Or we leave Needle Fiber in the format because we want a fast format for the national season. And we'll see, or, we just let national seasons go through and then we release a ban list straight before the WCQ, where, Europe and us will play in some other mystical format. There's several possibilities here, but you've basically got your road work for the next 6 to 7 months. It shouldn't really surprise anybody that this is how this generally works, but here's your TLDR. Alright, be wary of Instant Fusion. Don't be surprised if you see the card get hit. Don't be surprised if you invest in Triple Needle Fiber, if something were to happen to it along the way as well. It honestly doesn't surprise me if something were to go wrong. The amount of creativity that this master rule is raising is astonishing. I'm very happy to see this. I know players are like, oh, links aren't worth anything anymore. Stop that. Appaloosa and Borrelsword Dragon will still see play. You are completely out of your mind if you don't expect these cards to still see play, because they're that powerful. We've seen it before in the past, and I don't know, man. I'm honestly just dumbfounded that people are like, two of the best current staples in the format are going to just drop off because you can synchro spam into the main monster zone now. I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see. Also, shout out to the Trishula Handloop deck. I know you back, and I ain't happy to see you, honestly, but alas, Cody Angeloff, I'm sure will be happy to play the Spam Turbo deck for a regional and have some success, but that's the format that we live in. So, yeah, what do you guys think about everything that's to come? That's really a format. Well, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and, well, I have some things from the regional that I wanted to include in this video.
Oh, you want to go first?
Please, sir. My fellow constituent.
Oh, yes, thank you. Okay. Well, I think that it's amazing because my favorite deck is Yang Zing. So now I can synchro again. But you know, we don't have that long. But I think that it's really good because they needed to keep pendulums where it was at. No, bro, we're not doing all that. It's okay. No, I'm definitely glad that they're putting it back the way it was because now decks that don't have a Link Monster that still haven't gotten a Link Monster actually get to play. Yes, so many.
I think it's nice because there's a lot of decks that are really upset that they had to use multiple Link Monsters or zones to do things. For example, Dark Synchro, Water Heroes, things like that. So I think it'll be nice because they're starting to favor a little bit more of the older classic archetypes and summoning styles. And shout outs to Pendulums again, getting the big middle finger. And yeah, nothing changed for you and nothing changed for Link Monsters. So I don't know, maybe they're just checking themselves from when Pendulums were out of control. And Link Monsters, I don't know. Hopefully this will change up the game a little bit, but Lapsing should all be A, whatever.
I mean, yeah, none of the new Shadal's coming out with it, so it might be better now.
Ooh. So we'll see. Instant Fusion.
Come on. Oh, it's not.
Instant Fusion. Instant Fusion's gonna be a hell of a card.
Oh damn! I really tried.
My thoughts on the new Master Rule are: I feel like it's gonna be good for a lot of decks like DDD, but at the same time, it almost makes Links irrelevant because their Link arrows don't really do anything anymore. So, yeah, that's really what I think. I'm excited to see a lot of new decks come back because, like DDDs we were just talking about, I think that they're genuinely good, especially with Electrobite and stuff. But we'll see how it ends up. Hopefully, a ban list fixes a lot of potential issues before they occur.
The new Master Rule is absolute friggin' chaos. We were just testing some combos the other day, and a Solar and a Hawk is a 3 Colossus board under the new Master Rule. So, I mean, it's just insane. I don't really know what to say other than it'll cause total chaos.
I really enjoy it, but I feel like the last 2 years of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Was completely useless now because they literally just said you can still use Links and Pendulums, but everything else doesn't matter. So, I mean, it's good for the game because now we can get away from using Links and other decks can come out hiding, but I feel like it ruined the last like 2 years since they introduced Links. So I really don't see the point of this actually happening, but it's probably going to be good for the balance of the game.
The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.